It's that time of year again, in the heart of Africa, on the banks of the Zambezi. We've come to crown
World's strongest man!
After qualifying competitions around the world and 5 grueling heats beneath the scorching African sun, we're left with 10 giants in the final, one of whom will be crowned the world's strongest man. Will it be Paulin, Carlsen, Verestchuk, Gerard, Dimmick, Bergmanis, Samuelson, Savickas, Dolan, Pudzianowski? One of these 10 will lift the Metrex trophy and be crowned the world's strongest man. Ten men, and it's about consistency of scoring over the 7 events that will determine the destiny of the title. And the top 10 strongmen are headed by the defending champion. Well, this really is the most evenly contested final in years, and this first event is going to be absolutely crucial because in the history of World's Strongest Man, the overall winner has always come in the first 2 in the first test. Now, Jamie Reeves, former World's Strongest Man, this is a tough old start, isn't it?
It is. This 225 kilogram weight has got to be carried for 14 metres. If that's not enough, we've got an anchor and chain that weighs 300 kilograms that's got to be dragged for 16 metres. This is going to totally test overall body strength. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some of the athletes collapse.
Well, an idyllic setting maybe, but anticipation mixed with trepidation for the 10 finalists.
It's a beautiful day in a beautiful country.
And how are you feeling?
Feel good, thank you. If I can keep my lunch down, I'll be happy. It's nerves right now. I've already exceeded what I came here to do.
I feel pretty good. I think the first event, you know, I just can't wait to get it on the way there.
In the final for me, it's bonus for me because my plan was only go to final. Always before a huge contest, a little bit nervous.
Well, I'm just gonna go and do the best of my potential at each event, and we're gonna see what happens.
В собі я впевнений на всі 100%.
First event is always the toughest, you know, for mentally at least, just to get started. After that, it just goes by itself. Just hope for a good start, and then usually the rest of the week will follow like that.
I feel good, but nobody knows who win.
Do you think you can win again?
I don't know. Maybe win, maybe last. I don't know. Maybe 5th, 6th place. I don't know. Maybe.
There's no maybes about who we want commentating, though, on the World's Strongest Man final, Paul Dickinson.
So one of 3 Canadians who've made this final, Jeff Dolan, the former javelin thrower, next to his teammate, Jessin Paulin. And Paulin was absolutely superb in the heats. A slightly smaller figure next to him, Jarek Dymek, and of course the reigning champion goes in the next heat, Mariusz Pudzianowski, and those two guys train together. Then the former world's strongest man, the legendary Magnus Samuelsson of Sweden. And finally, another first-timer in the final, Vasily Verastyuk of the Ukraine. Determined, steely, and certainly ready for this final. 225 kilos between the legs, and here we go. And it's Verastyuk who's got away very quickly. Samuelsson not far behind him. And on the far side, Jeff Dolan is going well. Well, I'm most impressed with the way that Verastyuk has applied himself to this final. No nerves at all. Jeff Dolan in second place. Samuelsson gaining just inside Verastyuk. And look at this, Verastyuk has fallen, and that has slowed him down, but he's won it. That was very good by Verastyuk. And 26.34 seconds. Samuelsson finishes in second place, and then Jeff Dolan. Right in the centre, Jarek Dymek of Poland is struggling. I'm most surprised by that. But what a great start by Verastyuk of the Ukraine.
That was a fantastic performance. How pleased is he with that?
Це, напевно, вже буде смішно, якщо я скажу опять, що я не здивований.
I'm mad on myself that I didn't go faster, because if it's really heavy and you start off too fast, then you burn up so quick. But it's easy to be wise afterwards. I think if I could have done the drag a lot faster, but then again, you can also fall over if you do that, so no excuses.
You started like a greyhound.
Yeah, it was a good start, but you need a lot more than that to keep the vast experience of Magnus and Vasil down.
And here is the lineup for our next heat. On the inside, the man who finished second in Kuala Lumpur last year, Zydrunas Zavikas, looking very, very serious. And next to him, our Olympic weightlifter, a Latvian who's been around the strength circuit for many, many years, Raimons Bergmanis, with a silly haircut, but I prefer that you didn't tell him that. And Hugo Girard, for many people, one of the favourites to lift this year's title. We'll have to wait and see. The third Canadian who's made this final. And then the defending champion, the very muscular frame of Mariusz Pudzianowski. So determined to retain that title. And finally, another former champion, Sven Karlsen of Norway, the man who's got plenty of Viking power. So the fastest time at the moment by Verastyuk, 26.34. And away we go, 225 kilos, remember. And Pudzianowski is away and running well. Sven Karlsen just in second place behind him, and on the far side, Zavikas is going well, but Pudzianowski is in the lead, there's no doubt about that. Zavikas is pushing him hard, and Sven Karlsen in roundabout third place. And Pudzianowski's won it. He's won the first event outright. Pudzianowski's time 23.41, and I think Zavikas will get second place overall, just ahead of Verastyuk.
Last year he won the first event and he was the champion. That must make him feel good for this competition.
To znaczy jeszcze potrzebne mi są dwie konkurencje i później już będzie wtedy kontrolowanie. Zobaczymy jak pójdzie dalej, tak.
But second place not so bad. My start was bad. I think I lost 1 second. I slept in start.
It's the same as last year. Mariusz won this event,
yeah,
and then second, so he will be a big problem for you.
Yeah, but last year was about 10 seconds between us. Now half second. Maybe another event will be better for me.
That's a tough start, isn't it?
No, I'm very happy with this start, because this event almost killed me last year in Malaysia. I couldn't finish it and I was very tired. Now I finished and I didn't get so tired, so I'm very happy. It's a good start.
Positive thinking there from the bullish Viking, but he did finish right in the middle of the pack. Poland in first place, and Poland bringing up the rear after that